You know how, like, in general, as a society, we talk a lot about how it's kind of embarrassing to be, like, seen running in an airport. But, like, I'm at Dallas Love Field right now, and I've heard that they've had a lot of issues with, like, the checked baggage and stuff like that. And they've been calling for people at this gate where we're going to take our flight next. They've been calling and calling and calling for people to, come to catch your flight to, like, Phoenix or whatever have you. So they finally say, hey, this gate's going to close in like 10 seconds. So this guy runs up. It's him and like maybe two or three, him and yeah, maybe two other people. He runs up within those 10 seconds and gets to the gate. And he's like, they said Phoenix. And he's like, Phoenix, Phoenix. So he gets to the gate, and there's a lady who's walking very slowly behind him, who's an employee in the airport. And she says, Jeff, or whoever is the name of the gate agent, she says, I already took them off. So close the door. So she walks over there because the gate agent is kind of like, oh, okay. And she walks over there and closes the door right in front of his face. And he is yelling that it's his father's funeral. And she's just walking away looking at him like, you're not going to say anything crazy, are you? So he's just like, God damn, he's like yelling. But he didn't say anything else after that, but that sucks badly, especially if it's something out of your control, like the checked baggage line being out the door and up the sidewalk. Like, you just really can't plan for that. Like, even if you get here 2 hours early, you still can't plan for that. So, what's going on? We've landed at the location. This heat really slaps you. It's so dry. It's just so, like, it's nasty how dry it is. But I was gonna say you get used to it, but you really don't. So a couple times, turn to 21 a couple times. I say 30 is the new 20,
Not much different. Yeah, it should be fine.
I do tell people that. She's like, no, you don't say that. You never say that. I do say that. Well, I haven't had to say it to you because you're older than me, so I don't have to tell you. You should know.
I see. Okay, you want to stop it?
All right, we got that over with like way faster than we normally would get these things over with, but I basically was just like, no, 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 I don't want any of what you're offering us. I'm not taking an alleged free 8 night stay or whatever have you. So we were just like, nope. He was like, you don't want any? And we were like, nope, and just kept saying no. So we were rid of that pretty quickly. But now that I have jinxed us and said that the room's always ready, the room is not ready. I don't know what time it's going to be ready, but we are probably going to need to go get something to eat. So we got to check our bags with the, lobby people or whatever have you, and then take the shuttle, which the shuttle just left. Like, they were getting ready to leave right when we got here, so we'll have to wait for them to come back so that we can shuttle over there to get something to eat. And then Serena lands in like 30 minutes, so I don't know. But I can feel a little bit of hunger, but I'm not like dying yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. Okay, so we had to wait a little longer than expected. So the brunch thing was totally canceled. So we went straight to lunch. We went to Lamai, which I had been thinking about since last year because Lamai's food is so good. And we met up with my friend Pierce there and ordered our appetizers and our entrees and things like that. We got some green beans that were delicious. I got some crab fried rice because I felt like it was calling my name. I got this crab curry thing because I don't know, I guess I really like seafood. So I got all the crab things that I could possibly get. So here I am just enjoying this lovely meal. And we're all talking about the places that we grew up in. I got a friend who is from Reno, a friend who's from Santa Cruz, and we're just talking about all these different places that we've lived and different restaurants that we like and things like that. So we decided that we were going to go outside and walk to our next destination, which was only a few blocks away. But still, that was just a crazy decision that we made. But we went to this tiki bar. We had so much fun there. We got this like Dole Whip thing, which I'm not a huge fan of like pineapple and stuff normally, but it was really good and refreshing. And ours was spiked and it had rum in there, and the rum was like the strongest amount of rum. I don't know what it was, but it was really good, and I'm glad that we were able to just split that because one would have been way too much for me. And after I was done with that, I got this little shot that had like ginger and turmeric and stuff in it just to get a little healthy in me. What a day it has been. It's 4:33, and I've just been awake for the most amount of hours, but we're having a good time. That tiki bar was a lot of fun, and We just want to go to tiki bars like all the time now. But we decided once we got into the room, which was like a whole ordeal, I guess we weren't trying hard enough to open the door because it was not opening at first. But we decided that we were going to take some quick showers, lay down, and then reconvene in a few hours to figure out what to do about dinner. I feel like ordering dinner would be awesome. We're having fun so far. And we'll see what happens tonight as far as dinner goes. And tomorrow we've got a handful of activities planned. So we'll see where the day takes us. So we took that little nap and it turned into like a big nap. I mean, the sun's still out, but I think the last time I looked it was 102 degrees. But we're going to go out for dinner. We're going to get some Mexican. I just noticed I left my rings in the room. And so did my wife. So, hey, no one will know that we're married to each other but us. But anyway. So we got to the Mexican restaurant just in time before it started to rain a little bit outside, which is crazy to me because like all this time I've been coming to Vegas, I've never seen it rain. And yesterday it got a little soggy outside, but we got our appetizers and entrees and things like that. We had like a really nice chill time there. I had a little pina colada, like frozen daiquiri situation, and that was really nice. And the server was super nice. They were having some issues with things from the kitchen that we just didn't get, so she gave us a free dessert. And then she also gave me a birthday shot, which was probably the worst possible thing she could have done. I think the worst thing I could have done was tell that waitress that my birthday's tomorrow because that shot was so big and I did not need it. And I had a pina colada, so like I had some rum. I did not need that shot of tequila on top of the rum that was already having me feeling a little bit weird. I mean, but also I've been awake for so many hours that I'm just so tired that it's like amplifying the alcohol. So we're taking a walk back to where we got dropped off by the shuttle. It's too late for us to take the shuttle back to the hotel, so we're just going over there to catch an Uber from there because it's a convenient location to get picked up by an Uber. So I told them, look, we can just pace ourselves, take your time. Don't have to be hustling. So I'm gonna sleep so ridiculously good tonight. Cannot wait.